All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about great news. Looks like the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia bout is gonna happen. Gervonta Tank Davis and his camp are talking about already getting into camp. Meetings taking place with Stephen Espinoza and Showtime. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division, where it looks like we may be getting a big boxing match between Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Pretty much everybody that is publicly discussing is saying that this deal is virtually done, except for there is one thing left to take care of. Now, before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your support. Specifically, would like to thank Smogo, S-M-O-G-O, for your support in the live streams and the super chats that we have there. Thank you so much for your support. I see you there on a regular basis, so I wanted to give you a shout out on the video. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos, which we do on a daily basis, both in the live stream format and in the video format. All right, man. So people are wanting to know what big bouts we're going to get before the end of this year or reasonably soon. And it is starting to look like a fight between Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that it is 100% sure that it's going to happen. I'm just telling that all parties involved are saying that this deal is practically done. You have Gervonta Tank Davis, who, according to his camp, the Rise podcast, definitely make sure you guys go check out the Rise podcast. It's a channel that has a lot of cats out of the Upton gym that are talking about what's going on in boxing in Baltimore and boxing in general. Calvin Ford is regularly on that show. That is the coach for Gervonta Davis. And what he is saying, they are saying, is that Gervonta Davis has already started training camp. And it looks like that is going to be training camp for the December fight against Ryan Garcia. Also, Stephen Espinoza recently on Town Business's channel. Make sure you go check out Town Business. Good channel. Definitely does very good reporting. Says that he got an interview with the president of Showtime Sports, Stephen Espinoza, who said that the deal between them is pretty much done. The only one piece hanging out there is that they have to come up with a network deal. Now, also just today there was a interaction on Gervonta Tank Davis's Instagram channel with Ryan Garcia's father, and he going back and forth, laughing, whatever, on Instagram together. So, if you've not been paying attention to the news, Ryan Garcia's father has been saying for the last week or so, 2 weeks or so, that bout was pretty much done. He was 100% confident that bout is going to take place. So, according to all, everything that we're looking at, it looks like they're really working on it. So checklist is Gervonta says that he wants the bout. Ryan Garcia wants the bout. Stephen Espinoza says pretty much all the agreements and the things that are necessary to take place between the fighters are in place. Only problem is that they got to get a network deal done. Now, this is where, in the portion of the video where I give you what I think. I think that is going to be a very, very interesting hurdle to overcome, seeing as Steven Espinoza has said that they did not want to do a joint pay-per-view between the two of them because of all of the problems that go in and go on as far as making that actually happen. Both networks having to agree to pretty much everything, everything and all of the small details related to the bout. So that would actually, take up time and make it a lot harder to get done. He had said in the past that he was 100% not interested in doing that. And then, of course, you have the guy that runs Golden Boy, and that is Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya said in order for the bout to take place, you had to have a 50-50 deal with the money with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, and it has to be a partnership between DAZN and Showtime. From what I recall, don't quote me on it, I believe that there was an executive from DAZN that also said that they needed to be involved in that bout. Now, how can you go about that? You could have, you could have a dual rematch clause, right? Where you give Gervonta a rematch clause, you give Ryan Garcia a rematch clause, and whoever wins, that's where the rematch goes to, right? So the first bout would be on Showtime. If Ryan Garcia wins, the second bout would be on DAZN. And that's probably the solution to that problem that Steven Espinoza is looking for. However, good luck with that, because I still, in the back of my mind, see Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya saying at the end of the day, he does not feel like throwing away his prize cow, the duckling that might lay golden eggs down the road in Ryan Garcia, and putting him out there that early with Gervonta Davis. Also, there's been a lot of people giving predictions about what would take place in the bout. But most of the people that would think that Ryan Garcia would win the fight would say that bout needs to take place at 140 pounds for Ryan to really take advantage of his size and his length and all of that, those advantage, and not have to drain all the way down to 130, all the way down to 135 pounds. But my take on it is that I think Gervonta is going to win that bout either way it goes. I would say, that in my opinion, I think Ryan Garcia has a puncher's chance in that fight. Because Ryan does have very fast hands. He has a very good, very fast 1-2, very nice 1-2-3, very, very fast, right? And that left hook is most definitely powerful. However, Ryan Garcia is still somebody, in my estimation, that fights with his chin in the air. And as far as the experience level between those two guys, Gervonta Davis just has a lot more maturity and a lot more experience. And also, he really, if he catches you, it's over with. You know what I mean? If he catches you, it's over with. He just really does have that concussive power that I think will lean him to winning that bout. But on the other side of it, it is definitely a very, very big fight. I don't think that it is necessarily the best fight that can be at 135. I think that those all of the best fights include the fighters like Vasily Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and make sure I said that right. Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Shakur, and Gervonta Davis. I think those are really the top guys in that weight class, where Ryan Garcia is a little bit more of a prospect to me, but it'll definitely be one of the biggest ones, the biggest, huge type of event with a lot of conversation on it. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Let's see it. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.